What is up, guys, and welcome back to our rebuilding career mode. This time it's with Crystal Palace. I mean, before I had my problem with my laptop, obviously, like I've said in a few videos recently. I actually had a West Brom done. I had it like rendered and everything, but obviously, like I said, my hard drive got fucked up, so obviously I lost all my videos. And I thought, why not do a Crystal Palace one instead, as they did actually finish quite a lot down in the table this year, which is quite surprising to say the squad they have. But yeah, I've actually updated a lot of the squads as well with the transfers, just the Premier League squads, and obviously the guys that have been promoted, obviously Burnley, Hull and Middlesbrough. So obviously, like you see here now, Ben Teke, obviously he's been linked with Crystal Palace very heavily, so a deal has been agreed. I've kind of done it whereas I've actually transferred players that have actually gone to the other team, and I've actually done it where they've been linked highly. So I just think, you know, just to spice things up a bit, make it a bit more kind of realistic. As you see, look, Mandanda's on there, Tompkins is on there, who moved to Crystal Palace, Townsend as well. So, you know, I've updated the squad, but just the Premier League squad. But more videos to come. They will be kind of more updated. You know, recently I've just done the Championship squads, so yeah, you'll see that maybe if I do another career mode. But anyway, the squad wasn't looking bad. It's just I thought we needed maybe a few new defenders, maybe a new CDM, because our strike force was quite good, except for our cam. Our cam was Jason Puncheon. Now I thought I needed an upgrade in that position. He's 75 rated, quite old now, and I thought what a better signing to get is Gylfi Sigurdsson, 79 rated, 25 years old, great signing, performed well at the Euros, and also I thought I'd get a new left back in Ben Davies, you know, quite a young guy, maybe good for the future. And obviously, guys, this kind of series isn't really kind of buying young players, it's buying kind of quality players to just win the league. And as you see, we are bringing in Kolo Touré and Michael Carrick there, who are both kind of, you know, quite high rated. And you're probably thinking, well, you know, Kolo Touré in with Poznan. Well, what I've done with the transfers as well, obviously the free agents that have been released by the clubs this year, I've put on free agents, so that means they'll just be snapped up by a club basically straight away at the start of the career mode. And obviously Kolo Touré has been snapped up by Poznan, but obviously it lets you allow you to just buy them straight away, and obviously we had done. But anyway, halfway through the season, and as you see, we're doing quite well. You know, we're in 6th place with 33 points, not many points behind second actually, who's on 37. But yeah, obviously Swansea and West Ham, which is quite surprising to say the quality they've got, were in the relegation battle. But anyway, January now, transfer window, and the first signing was Jan Vertonghen, 82 rated centre-back, can't go wrong with that, will do very well next season for us. And also, Sevilla actually, well, not just Sevilla, but a lot of clubs actually came in for Gylfi Sigurdsson, and in the end, Sevilla actually accepted a 18 million transfer counter, so he looks like he'll be on his way to Sevilla. But before that, we actually signed Joel Matip as well, who's obviously moved to Liverpool in real life now. We signed him on a pre-contract, so both Vertonghen and Matip will be my two centre-backs next season. And as you see, we actually got a bit of cash for that Gylfi Sigurdsson deal, so that made me be able to go buy some more players, and why not better to get a really good Cameron Lanzini, 78 rated, 22 years old, will probably grow quite well in the next few seasons. And also, we get his new teammate, Feghouli, who will also be coming on a pre-contract deal at the end of the season. And I had a bit of cash left on deadline day, so I thought, might as well bring in a new centre-mid just for some squad depth. I know he's 34 years old, but Thiago brought him in for 70k, and you know, that was it for the transfer. So just mainly kind of pre-contract really. But anyway, Capital One Cup, got to round 16, lost to West Ham. Not bad really, but FA Cup, I mean, we drew against Fulham in the first game and then lost 2-1. So, you know, we didn't do very well in the FA Cup, didn't do bad in the Capital One Cup, but hopefully we'll do good next season. But that's how the league ended. Obviously, we just didn't move, we just stayed in 6th. As you see, Man U won the league with obviously their new transfers, Ibra, Mkhitaryan. So, yeah, I'm quite happy with 6th to say the squad we have. Obviously, our attack force is quite strong, you know, quite good for a Premier League team, but obviously our defence needed work, and that's why I brought in two new centre-backs on a pre-contract. And as you see, the players here, Vertonghen, Matip, Thiago and Feghouli, obviously all coming in. They're all going to go into the squad straight away, except for maybe Thiago. You know, obviously he's quite old, so it was declining. And I think he's actually at 78 rated now. But the main thing is we got the quality in, and we actually got quite a bit of cash, so we was able to obviously use that cash to you know, use to buy more players. And I kind of focused more on the defensive side as, like I've said a lot, my strike force is very good. And the first player we was going to bring in was Mbulu, 81 rated, 23 years old. Great deal for me. 9 million for Kabai. I don't mind that. And also the biggest signing yet, Leighton Baines. Paid a bit more than I wanted to, 12.5 plus Ben Davis. But, you know, at the same time, he is 83 rated, so you can't go wrong with that. And as well, Kyle Walker was going to do my last kind of weak spot in the squad, which was my right back position. And as you see here, the squad is looking good. It's not the biggest squad. Obviously, I got rid of a lot of dead wood. You know, all the youth players and everything. I thought I might as well sell them, get money, because you're not going to play. We don't play any matches in this series, guys. We just sim every game from this, you know, we just sim it really. We obviously do the transfer window, so we sim them games individually. And then we sim from September to January, do the simming games in January individually, and then do the same till February to the end of the season. So yeah, this is a squad, not a bad squad really. A lot of I've got quite a few older players, and as you see, they've kind of declined in their youth, but you know, at the same time, they're still quite high rated, and it's quite a good squad really. And as you see, obviously, we are stuck in 6th. Only 7 points behind top place, which is Spurs. So I thought, you know, we didn't need a lot of improvements. But, you know, we are doing quite well still. You know, we are kind of out of the race yet. We're still in it. And I thought a player that I needed to, a position that I needed to upgrade was the CDM spot. And Moussa Dembele was going to be that player. I paid a bit more than I thought I would have done. But it kind of worked out in the end. You know, he's 81 rated, good player. But anyway, Capital One Cup, again, didn't do very well in that. Lost against West Brom 3-2. FA Cup did a bit better this time. But, you know, we lost against Leeds, which is quite poor, really. Shouldn't be losing against Leeds. And obviously, we got into the Europa League last season, and you know, obviously we played Real Sociedad, but lost to them over 2 legs, and we got to round 16 in that. But to be fair, I'm quite happy with that kind of result. And as you see, guys, we actually win the league in the second season, which is mad. I think it's the weakest squad I've had so far where I've won the league. It's just surprising how kind of well they've done. I mean, we only beat Arsenal by 1 point and then Man U by 2. But the main thing is we did win the league, and also Watford, Burnley and Hull City. Friggin' hell, why are you getting relegated? But yeah, they all got relegated. But the main thing was we won the league in the second season, which I'm quite surprised with. And also, this is the squad report. I like to show it at the end of the videos. Quite a lot of growth, really. You know, Scott Dan grew on. Quite a lot of older players grew. You know, Madanda, he was 82 at the start. He actually grew to an 84, which is so mad. I just didn't realise he could do that. Townsend, you know, grew 3. Zaha grew 2. And, you know, them little growth might not be good kind of if you do a proper career mode, but over 2 seasons they are kind of, you know, very clinical and very kind of glad. Look at Lanzini and Faguli, 83 rated, can't go wrong with that. Niasse brought him in for Everton, you know, at 75 rated, and he actually ended up being 79, so he was a very good striker. You know, he was nearly kind of getting up to Benteke's rating really. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the episode. If you have, please hit the like button, subscribe if you are new, and guys, I'll be seeing you later. Peace.